What's up? How's everybody doing out there? This is Henry Carson III, and welcome to my podcast. Hey, I hope you guys have been out there just enjoying this heat this summer. It's been wonderful. I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm a tropical person. I'm definitely a child of the SUN as well as the SON. Hey, I hope you guys have been staying hydrated, keeping that elderberry going, as well as that vitamin C, because that is definitely of importance. When you think about it, 70% of our immune system is located in our gut. So make sure you're taking care of that gut health, because that gut health will lead to a vibrant life. Hey, beyond that, guys, I also want to just tell you guys, I'm not much to say stay safe. I'm more of a stay woke, stay well, and stay free type of individual. Because truly, at this point, at the end of the day, as we've been going through this whole pandemic, if you will, faux-demic, whatever you want to call it, if you truly believe that this right here is about your health and the government's concern for you, then you are sadly mistaken. This is nothing more than merely a pair of underwear, a pair of underoos over the face. So actually, at the end of the day, we realize that this is not about your safety. This is about control. Let's just be honest. I think most individuals that I pass in the supermarkets that I come into contact with, I think there's two different categories of individuals. I think there's that individual that would think that my government would never do anything to jeopardize me or put me in jeopardy or my family. My brothers and sisters, I served 8 years in the United States Army, certified Spec Ops Ranger. There's a whole lot that your government would do that we never know about. At the end of the day, like I said, these right here, draws for your jaws, whatever you want to call them. This is about control. This is a mechanism to get you in the mindset of doing what you're told to do when you're told to do it. And in most cases, it's getting you into such a mindset that you don't question anything. I'm the type of individual that I say question everything. You have the one category of individual that truly believes in the health reports, the CDC, whatever you want to call them, the WHO. Who is the WHO? Whatever you want to call it. They believe in those numbers. They believe that these underwear over the jaws will change that. Whenever you go into Walgreens and you buy a mask, it literally says at the bottom, it says will not prevent the pandemic superflu, if you will. At the end of the day, if it says that in bold face print, then that definitely lets us know that this is not about public safety. This is not about your government's concern for you. This is simply about control. At the end of the day, I think we're lining up, leading up to November, to where we're seeing in mass amount them trying to get us used to a level of communism. I'm gonna just be honest. We're not communist China, but there is a element of control that's out amongst us at this point, to where they're getting us just pliable enough and used to it enough to where we'll seemingly let that ride, as the gangsters used to say. At the end of the day, I fought 8 years to protect your freedoms. And at the end of the day, I am simply one that I love everyone. I pray for everyone, but don't give me an opportunity to rebel. I'm not a rebel, but I do realize when things are definitely unlawful. Not saying it's illegal, but it is unlawful by not only the United States Constitution, but when you go into the great state that I live in of West, by God, Virginia, it's actually unlawful by our Constitution to be forced to wear draws over my face. At the end of the day, you make your decision. I understand caution, but I also do understand destabilization, and I certainly understand manipulation. Guys, at the end of the day, we are drawing down to the end of time. I know a lot of you guys go to CNN for your news. You may even go to Fox News. but I would encourage you to go to that black book called the Bible, because it lets us truly know that time is winding down. It says that we're coming into a time when men would be lovers of themselves, that they would be despisers to all things good. We are there. At the end of the day, it speaks over in the book of Thessalonians, and I'm not preaching to you. I'm just telling you facts that you can research. It says that at the time of the catching away, the summit, the rapture of the church, if you will, there will be such a time as mentioned in the book of Revelation where there will be a world beast system, communist controlled order on the planet, to where basically if you do not, well, actually, if you don't do what they say do, they can deny you food, they can deny you employment, and they can deny you access to their country club, so to speak. Guys, look around. And that's where we're at. At the end of the day, I'm all about making natural provision, but it's time that we begin to think about where we will live eternally. Because at the end of the day, we will all remain eternal somewhere. The choice is yours. Now, what I choose to believe is that I'm going to be part of that great catching away, because at the end of the day, it says in the book of Revelation that there would be a mark. We know that that number being 666 and 6, the number of man, it's not going to be so much a mark that you're going to have written on you as much as a mark that is already in you. When you begin to go to look at the number of God, it says it will be there. That's a number of, that's divine sevens right there, divine completion. The mark of the beast is not coming specifically in a system. There will be a system in order to facilitate your allegiance to either God or to man. At the end of the day, the mark of the beast is going to be, do you worship God or do you worship man? I'll leave it there for the end today, but I do want to encourage you guys to stay woke or stay oppressed. This is Henry Carson III. I love you guys, and do tune in to my next podcast later on in the week. I'm going to be discussing more on my observation of Black Lives Matter, the movement / organization. We'll get more into that as well. But beyond that, I'm going to leave you guys alone for today. And I'm going to leave you with this. Again, stay woke or stay oppressed. This is Henry Carson III. I love you guys. I'm out.